welcome back. We're just gonna continue on where we left off. Continue. Lightly dressed girl says, "Oh, a visitor. Oh, wow, okay, this is... okay. Did he just faint? Whoa!" Suddenly a girl in her underwear appeared before me, and the expression that I had tried so hard to straighten out crumbled instantly. My actual name? Why? She's the one who should be worried about having been seen, but why am I the one feeling under pressure? We don't accept door-to-door sales. Oh my gosh. Does she not see his bag? What's up? Her name's Kana-chan. Looks like we have a visitor. Girl wearing glasses says, "A visitor? Huh. What? A guy? Oh my gosh. Is this dude, did he sign up for all girls house or something?" From inside, the other girl, this one was wearing clothes, showed her face, but when she saw me, she let out a hysteric scream. At the time, the glasses she was wearing looked like they were about to slip off. "Kana-chan, your clothes! Huh?" Another girl, tall girl. "What is it?" Another girl appeared. "Oh, Yuka, this unknown boy saw Kana-chan's naked..." What? Oh my god, naked body. What did you say? Huh? What? No, that's not it. Just like a good, just like a god of salvation, my cell phone rang. My cell phone ring. Then the word "mom" was shown on the display. "Excuse me a minute." His mom signed him up for it. Oh my gosh. I quickly pressed the button to answer the call while swiftly escaping outside. "Mom! I thought you'd be at Flying Fish Manor and that things would be calmed down by now. What is it?" "Well, the place is full of girls. And I saw one of her in underwear." He's freaking out. "Of course it is. That place..." "Yeah?" I had checked the sign over and over, but then I noticed some small writing in the corner. "Girls' dormitory." This is a girls' dormitory? They did no background check for this dude. They just took this woman's word for it. "Oh, didn't I tell you?" "Obviously you didn't, Mom. From now on, I'm going to be this place's dorm mother, aren't I?" Oh my gosh. It's fine. The owner and the boarding students have all accepted it. Just now, they were screaming at the top of their lungs. "Oh, did you go into the changing room, Bob?" Oh my gosh. His mother's very optimistic and not really getting what's happening here. That darn mother of mine, she's enjoying this situation. Creak. Oh, that was a noise animation, supposedly. The front door opened slightly, and the girls from just now were peeking through. "What's happening, Sana-chan?" I'm gonna say Sana-chan. Or I'm gonna just say Sana. I'm guessing this is Sana. The girl that's slightly dressed as Kana. And I don't think we know her name yet. He's still here. Oh, when I called out to them, like a surprised tutor, they pulled their faces back inside and shut the door. Wow. What should I do about this? I don't know, dude. Don't tell me he's still outside. Well, this is the situation. Oh, So you're the new dorm mother. Dorm mother. While I was explaining the situation, the boarding students, apart from the girls in the underwear that was putting on some clothes, surrounded me but kept their distance and watched at me. This is no good, is it? A boy being the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory? That's alright, isn't it? From behind the underwear girl, she was wearing clothes now, but they were pretty gaudy. Were some girls who looked like they were hiding, but they were nodding and agreeing. If nobody comes here, that would be a bigger problem. Yes, that's right, but I just thought there would be someone older. Yeah, okay, another person. Fearful looking girl. Great explanation of what these girls look like. Incidentally, there's now one more person than before. She was kind of timid and looked to be the same age, or maybe a year younger than me. She's staring. Oh, what is it? Did you say your name was Ioe? How old are you? I'm still a student. From tomorrow, I'll be going to, I forgot how I pronounce this, Kifu Academy. I'm in the second grade. So you're in the grade below. She's even older than him. And here she said, "What do you mean, he? The person who came to speak to all of you is my mother, and well, she kind of had tricked me into accepting the job as dorm mother. My mom had the job connected to real estate, and her company manages this property. Well then, what should we do? Yuka? Should we change? Who's Yuka?" If that's the situation, the person who seemed the oldest said so, and the other people reluctantly nodded in agreement. This is just until the owner caretaker comes back, or we find someone else. I apologize for the inconvenience, but from the time being, let's all try to get along. Once the conversation was over, naturally everyone left and went back to their rooms. Sorry, everyone could be so childish and they got carried away in front of a young guy like you. I'm Kanako? I'm gonna say Kanako Shigura. If you need anything, please ask me, okay? The caretaker's room is at the end of the corridor on the first floor. Thank you very much. Was that all the boarding students? There's the underwear girl and Kanako, who is with me now. Yuka, okay, that's Yuka's the tall girl. Yuka, the tall girl with the long hair, and Sana, the girl with the glasses. The timid one who came from the back is Ryoko. That's 4 people altogether. Well, there is one more person. She's what you might call the reclusive type. What does that mean? I wonder if she'll come out of her room at some point. Oh? In other words, there are 5 boarders in total. This building is pretty big, but there are only 5 people living here? Come to think of it, my mom did say that there are quite a few empty rooms. It's old and a little far from the school, so maybe it's not that popular. Whew. I worked up a sweat, so I'm gonna take another bath. Another bath? Anyway, the conversation ended well, so I'll call my mother to let her know. Good that everything's going great. I'm surprised he didn't get hit or something. So, in the end, we somehow worked things out. Really? That's great. I'll tell you this now. Well, keep your hands off the girls. What? What are you talking about, Mom? Well, as long as it doesn't cause any problems, it's open. His mom's funny. I told you before, but one of them has a walking distance. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew we were gonna meet that girl again. It's Hat. Hat the duck. Suddenly the sound of flapping wings came from down the hallway. Then a shrill voice sounded out. Wait, Hat! I still don't know your name. Huh? Something big and white came flying down the hallway, and from behind, a breakneck speed. It's Hat. And I knew we were gonna see this girl again. It was the girl in the wheelchair. Oh my gosh, that animation, that's cute. Wait, you stupid duck, give my panties back. Oh my gosh. The big white thing, which somehow seemed like a duck, was flapping its wings and flew behind. It's a duck, dude. It's not a freaking chicken. The girl in the wheelchair avoided all the obstacles in her path, in other words, me, and chased down the duck like a drift racer. I was so overwhelmed by the speed that I couldn't say anything. I've got you, Hat. It's such a weird name for a duck. The girl in the wheelchair caught the duck at my feet and snatched away a small white cloth, possibly panties, from his beak. Jeez, they're always playing tricks. If you do it again, I'll turn you into Peking duck. The girl put the duck on her knee and lectured him. I remember seeing that before. However, it's somehow a lot different to imagine she had. It's somehow a lot different to the image she had during the day. In the daytime, she seemed more dainty and delicate, and now she seems a little. However, her appearance was the same. It's not often that you see such a pretty girl. Looks like your tire is good in some good condition. She's gonna be so surprised and probably embarrassed. She finally realized that there was a guy standing there.
Continuing on, it's actually later. Like, a lot later. But whatever. Okay, Mother says, hello, are you listening? Yeah, what was it? I was saying there's a disabled girl, so take good care of her. Sure, I got it. Okay, talk to you soon, Mom. Nope, I missed that. Why are you... She got as far as saying that, but then realized that she has a small cloth in her hand and tried to hide it by stuffing it under her backside. Why are you here? He's a new dorm mother. Her name is Katori. I'm gonna say Katori. Katori. I don't know. I'm gonna say that. Oh, she's back from a bath. Kanako, who was supposed to be having a bath, poked her head out. Really? What do you mean? I haven't heard about that. Even if I tried to tell you, Katori, you hardly ever come out of your room. You mean the new dorm mother is a boy? Hey, look. Is what it felt like she was saying as she relentlessly pointed at me. We already had this conversation a long time ago. The girl known as Katori glared at Kanako like she was interfering. I'm the new dorm mother, Ayoi Misan. I'm gonna get Ayoi. I'm Katori. Katori seemed to meet my introduction with reluctance. This is Hat, but you know that already. Hat turned to face me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck. Now you think he's a duck? Are you really the new dorm mother? Yes, that's right. So you are against it? If she says she doesn't like the fact that the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory is a guy, or the fact that we're the same age, there's nothing I can do about it. Katori closes her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath as if trying to focus her mind. Forget about what happened during the day. During the day? Which part? As much as possible. That's right, if I had to say. She stopped talking and stared at Kaneko, who was standing behind listening. Kaneko looked as if she was saying, okay, okay, as she disappeared down the hallway. That I made a careless mistake and that I started crying. Oh? That incident was quite startling, and I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from so close like that is something I don't experience very often. I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful. Okay, that's weird. Have you forgotten it? Huh? No, not yet. Forget about it right now. Okay. Don't be so silly. When you say it like that, it just makes it even more strongly ingrained in my memory. Oops. Look, you're new here, so you don't know. Even like this, She straightened her back, composed her expression and smiled, and switched with a natural gesture. She lifted her hair up. Don't you feel my cool allure? What's allure? Ah, allure. I just said it a bit wrong. That's all. Oh, I've heard that word before. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. She said that and then straightened her back and made a composed smile again. Okay, that's enough. I get it. Alright. Grr. Geez, you're such a jerk. Nitpicker. Like, what the heck? This is a totally different girl. What the heck? Okay, bye. Every insult there is and turned her wheelchair around. Then she hurriedly raced back down the hallway and back into her room. Along the way, Hat, who had been thrown off, chased after her and entered the room through a small door. That's cute. Maybe a special door for ducks, built into the bottom of the main door. I looked on in disbelief. I don't need to say this, but the dainty and delicate image she had in the daytime had completely crumbled away. Yeah, she's kind of mean. A delicate bud was beginning to sprout, and we shared a fleeting love. But cool allude, right? When I remember lifting her hair and being so full of confidence, I feel like I could burst out laughing. She's so funny. From the beginning, everything's been so messed up. From tomorrow, it looks like things will start getting interesting. I really felt that prediction would come true. We never met his friend I was talking to either. My first job as dorm mother. That is, to make breakfast for the boarders. Oh, what a task. I wonder if he can even cook. Munch, munch. That's some good eating. Is this that? Oh, yeah, she looks different. She has a school uniform on. Well, you're good at cooking. Can I have some more rice? Sure, a big bowl, right? You know it. I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Till recently, I was living with my father, who was ordered to transfer to the country, and every day I helped with the housework. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job as a dorm mother. So the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now, no one has come into the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallway in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Kanako looked towards the hallway just as the oldest boarder, Yuka, was peeking in before swiftly dashing off. Why is everybody scared to be around this dude? Geez, they're all so naive. They still haven't gotten used to boys. But Kifu is a co-ed school, right? Even if you go to the same school, you won't see them with their bad heads and faces without makeup. I see. Seems that a guy being the dorm mother of a girls' dormitory will have his problems after all. You think so? You think so, Aoi? There's a reason why I accepted the job as dorm mother at Flying Fish Manor. Still a very interesting name. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. I thought we already learned this. It sounds like she's pretty old, and as well as straining her back, she caught a stomach cold, which became... well, couldn't read that last part. The owner soon began looking for a replacement, but it was hard to find one. This is one of the properties that my mom manages. I already know this. Yep, I know that. One of the documents my mom is the one responsible for this place. She got to carry out the practical duties, in other words, the work of the dorm mother. Then that became the condition for me coming back to this town. As always, she's very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I'd known this was a girl's dormitory, of course I would have refused. This place is old, a little far from school, but the rent is cheap. Apart from the food and admin expenses, it costs next to nothing. That's why it would be a big problem for me if I couldn't stay here, and if in the worst case scenario, the boarders won't be able to go to school. So, for now, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as a dorm mother. Could you stop calling yourself the dorm mother? Thanks for the meal. Ooh, that was good. Kanako stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction. Everyone will get used to you soon. Well, then, I'm off now. She had eaten it all. Not even a single grain of rice was left. 12 people enjoyed my cooking feels pretty good. I feel deeply relieved. I'm happy that things are going well. Oh, geez, I better get ready for school. Yeah, you have to be the dorm mother, quote unquote, and you have to be ready for school yourself. That's kind of like a very hard job. And now here she is. I'm gonna call her Tori. It's easier to call her Tori. In the entrance of the dormitory, there was Tori. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Tori. Morning. Are you going to school? Shall we go together? Huh? What do you want to do that? Why? Well, if you're worried about my legs, then there's no need. She put it bluntly. She quickly went out the front door. I don't have any friends at school, so I just was asking. It looked like we had a strange misunderstanding. You think so, Aoi? Do you think so? Wearing my new uniform, I make my way to school. I'm a dorm mother, but also a student to Kifu Academy. I mean, this is my real occupation. Today is the first day at my new school. I'm not really the shy type, but I guess I'm kind of nervous. I would say the school was going to be... Let's read that again. I would say that the school I was going to before was a sport-focused all-boys school. Gifu Academy, the school I'll be going to now, is an engineering school and a co-ed, and the school traditions are quite different too. As I walk the streets that lead to school, there are more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. This is the same area in which I lived 5 years ago. There's to be a few people that I know, but most of the people who I recognize went on to regular schools. I wonder if the ones who chose to go to Kifu Academy will remember me. Even if I only know one person, it will make a big difference. There'll be weird misunderstandings with Miss Alu too. Oh yeah, which school do... What? Agia? I'm gonna say Agia, whatever. And the others go too. Who's he asking that? Who's he asking? They're my childhood friends who I always played with when I was a kid. There's, I'm gonna say, I don't really know. I'm gonna say Agna, Aggie, Agna, Agha. You know what? Your name's Angie. There you go. Your name's Angie. Mabu, Hotaru, and Anchan. Okay. Out of the group, Angie and Mabu are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. I just about managed to exchange New Year's cards, but that reminds me, in the corner of last year's New Year's cards, I think there was a small message about which school they were planning to go to. What did it say? A lot of things happened, or maybe I was just lazy, but I haven't told anyone apart from Anchan that I was coming back. Pretty sure that's the person we was talking to in the beginning. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I should be if I met them. With the ones like let me say Angie, she'd probably smash my face in. She'd say, "Why didn't you contact me?" or something. She looked and acting like a tough tomboy. When I remember the past, it makes me smile, but hey! Is it Angie? Or is it Anchan? At the point where Toast Street leading to the school, there was a girl wearing a Kiefer uniform standing there, looking towards me. The other girls that she was walking with asked, "What's up?" and seemed puzzled as they spoke to her. However, it seemed like the girl can't hear them, and she stared over here at me. Just faintly, her eyes seemed full of surprise. "She's pretty cute." Oh my gosh, stop talking about girls. Without realizing, I stopped walking and was staring at the girl. Until a few days ago, I was going to an all-boys school. The sight of a girl on the way to school in her uniform, oh my gosh, you just said that, causing me to get palpitations. It's perfectly reasonable. Is that you, Aoi? Yes, it is. Suddenly, having someone call my name in such a carefree manner made me feel a little nervous. Who is it? Really? It is you, Aoi. No way. It really is you. There she said my name again. She has such a happy expression on her face. Do I know any girls this cute? Boy, calm it down. No, wait. I've seen this face before. When she smiles like this and her eyes sparkle like a little kid's. Is that you? Oh my gosh, Angie's not a tomboy anymore. Yeah, of course it's me. Angie, did you forget my face? She asks as she briskly moves closer, bringing her face right up to mine. It's definitely Angie. She's changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt about it. It's her. Is it really that Angie? Yeah, very funny. How many other Angies do you know? 100% I think the real Angie. What is it? Why is it there twice? I don't know, said the other girls as they gathered around in a circle. Angie turned to face them and introduced me. This is Aoi. He's a transfer student. You remember him, don't you? Sakchun? Sakchun replied, No way, Aoi. She was warmly raised her voice in surprise. When we were in the 4th grade of elementary school, we were in the same class once. Aoi and I are childhood friends. He used to live here, but he got transferred to another school, right? The girls seemed impressed by Andrew's explanation, and they looked at me with eyes full of expectation. Nice to meet you. I'm Aoi, you just got introduced to. In front of these girls in their uniforms, I greeted them with a stern look on my face as I tried to hide my embarrassment. Angie laughed as she looked on with relish. I never thought I would find myself doing introductions in the street on the way to school like this, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. I can hear Miss. I like that he's calling on that now. I can hear Miss Ali's words in the back of my mind. You've gotten taller. I didn't recognize you at first. As she spoke, Angie was moving her hands around my head to show the difference in height between myself and her. I about was making contact, but she either didn't notice or didn't really mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable. Back in the day, we used to be such good, and we used to have such good matches. Boys are so unfair. Speaking of which, you changed too. Really? As she said, you think so? She looked at herself. Yeah, you always look like a boy, so I was surprised that you became a girl. Those are my honest thoughts, but I said them in a way that sounded weird. I thought she might find it slightly charming, but... So I've become quite the woman, haven't I? He just made it weird. Angie laughed happily and did a little turn on the spot. The force of her spin made her skirt float around gently. Yeah, it's like you're not really Angie. Well, Daze, hey! And not really thinking, those thoughts just kind of slipped out. Yeah, alright. Angie was pleased and did high fives with her friends. Why? Okay. Seeing her in high spirits like that was just like old times. Angie, my best friend during my childhood, hadn't changed in the 5 years that had passed. Her appearance was surprising, though. It's a cool looking school. The lessons on my first day of school, of my new school, flew by in a blink of an eye. Between the language and the social studies lessons taught in regular schools were those from a specialist curriculum. I was still in the second grade, so why are they saying second grade? I don't know what that means. What does second grade mean? Because it's not what I think it means. So I'm guessing, I feel like it means middle school, but it could mean high school as well. I don't really know their ages. I was still in the second grade, so there aren't that many, but it looks like when you go into the third and fourth grades, the number of these specialist lessons increase. Or maybe he's talking about the past. I don't know. By the way, this is a 5-year school. Oh, that's why when walking the hallway, this kind of things happens. What thing happens? Hey, she's pretty. Dude, you've called almost every girl pretty. Yes, I understand you're from an all-boys school. It's sad. Okay, yep. So you're already checking out the girls. No, that's not it. I just thought they looked really grown up, that's all. They're seniors from the 4th and 5th grades, aren't they? At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years is pretty big. The students in the upper grades look very mature. Also, although this is a specialist school, the percentage of girls is pretty high. Why is that? Without thinking, I really took an interest in that, and Andrew looked at me as if she wanted to call me a pervert. At the time that the school was rebuilt, they made an effort to accept more girls. I heard about that before I transferred. Why did you ask? They increased the number of courses for girls and asked famous designers to make the designs for the new building. That's why it looks cool. It has been said, thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls is about 50-50. Which is one of the selling points at the school. Bearing this in mind, I felt uneasy about choosing the school as the one I would transfer to, but I like people to think that it can't be helped because I'm from an all-boys school. By the way, it's now lunchtime. Angie is in the middle of giving me a guided tour of the school building. Yeah, but this really is an amazing school. It is. It's pretty cool looking. The school itself is pretty old. Due to being a special kind of school, of course. It's famous in the local area. I've known about it, too, since I was a little kid. The school building has been rebuilt over the last few years with the renovations divided into several stages, the last of which was completed just one year ago. It's said that it's because of the famous designers. The designs use many curved lines. Okay, I can really see that. I don't really need to read this part. So yep, I got that sci-fi feeling as well. It feels very sci-fi. The facilities are first class too. Air conditioning, full disabled air access, so anyone can feel peace of mind as they spend their school days here. Disabled access? That's right, Miss Tori, should be somewhere in the school. But hurry, you really have changed. Angie, as she walked by my side, was happily murmuring as she looked at my face. In the past, your face would look cuter, but now it seems more rugged somehow. Yes, same. Oh, no. Hey, I don't look rugged. Stupid. If she knew that when we met on the way to school earlier, I thought she was pretty cute, she'd never let it go, so I'd better keep quiet. If I haven't heard it from Antran, I never would have realized. You heard it from Antran? Where's Antran then? Yes, that's where that you were coming back. By the way, I'm in the same class as Angie. I guess he's talking to me. I don't know. She knew that I might be coming as a transfer student, which is why she wasn't that surprised by our chance meeting this morning. Hey, you were going to come back. You should have contacted me if you knew you were going to come back. Sorry. The reason why we call him, I thought it was a guy. I've been girl this entire time. Him Anshine isn't because he's like an older brother type guy. An older brother like a big brother. Oh, that's cool to know. He was our childhood friend, but he was much older than us, so we nicknamed him Anshan. What's his real name? He's not related by blood, but he's just like a real big brother. Angie glared at me and said, "Geez," as I tried to laugh it off. The old me would have made you taste the axe before. She wouldn't really have hit me. As we talked, we went back to the classroom. Ooh, very sci-fi. The classrooms weren't exactly normal either. I feel a little uneasy taking lessons here, but maybe I'll get used to it sometime soon. By the way, there's a girl in a wheelchair in this school, right? Miss Alu. No, I mean, she's called Tori. I asked Angie as we returned to our seats. I didn't ask what grade she was in, but even if it's not the same, I thought Angie would at least be aware of her. Yeah? Angie reacted like she was being evasive. It wasn't just Angie, but the other people sitting nearby who heard our conversation who seemed kind of awkward. Oh my god, is this girl like the school bully or something? What's happening? If you're after Tori, she's in this class. It looks like she's not here today though. After Angie said that, someone added, "You mean today either, don't you?" The way she said that seemed quite harsh. That can't be. I mean, I thought about explaining that she had left the dormitory this morning in her uniform, but I held my tongue. The atmosphere was strange. Recently, she's been off school for a long time. It seems like she's not feeling well. Not feeling well? Where's this girl at? Get to class. Yesterday, she had went out to the Windmill Hill, and then later she was chasing that duck around the halls of the dormitory. And this morning, she left wearing her uniform. She's skipping school? Oh, we're gonna find out, aren't we? However, more worrying than that, Tori is up to... What? Wait. However, more worrying than what Tori is up to is the reaction that the others in the class they heard us talking about her. Even Angie looked like she had something she wanted to say but couldn't. But I don't really know what the situation is, so I can't really say anything. Hey, there's a boy. His name... We don't know his name. It's just a boy. Hey, Yamamoto? Can you lend me your English dictionary? As the awkwardness started to fade in, an optimistic voice called out. Oh, well, gosh. Everything just... Okay. Oh, good timing. Okay, it's Mabu. This is Mabu. What is Angie? You want something? The guy known as Mabu came into the classroom. Eri-chan's in a bad mood because you and I are friends. That's what you might call jealousy, right? Whatever, come over here. Huh? Who's this? A transfer student? And didn't you just say they were friends? Angie looks pretty cute, but she's like a dude on the inside. So watch out. Angie and I both looked blankly at him for a moment. What? Long time no see, Mabu. Huh? Why is this transfer student being so buddy with me? His face seemed to say. It's me. Have you forgotten me? It's me, you say? Huh? What? Is that you, Ioi? I looked at Angie and she... While she doing it, she waited to surprise him. So it seems like she initially didn't tell him. Intentionally. The slightly superficial guy is Matoshi Tatsuki, or Mabu as we call him. He's our childhood friend. Why is Ioi here? So is he a transfer student? Huh? What? You're way too surprised. Of course I'm surprised. What? You seem well, Mabu. You've grown pretty big. Mabutatsugu used to be really small, but now he's about the same size as me. It's not quite that like the change in Angie, but in the 5 years that I have passed since we were kids, it looks like he's grown to about twice the size. You too. We grab each other by the right hand. That was instead of a small, quick greeting. Is it really you, Ioi? Yeah, I'm back, Mabu. Welcome back, Ioi. This time, bam, he gave me a full-on hug. Hey. Okay, so this is what they call passionate friendship, huh? We were the only ones who thought so, whereas all the girls around us were totally freaked out. I miss you, Ioi. What? No, not really you, traitor. What? Mabu suddenly backed off and thrust his fingers at the end of my nose. What is this all of a sudden? I thought you just up and left. You didn't even contact me. Do you even know that Angie and I have been through, you jerk? No. You can't involve me in this. And after that, how dare you? I'm sorry, but it's not my fault I had to move away. If you want to complain, say it to my dad. I thought about writing letters, but it felt like a kind of embarrassing. For the most part, the facts that there were no contact was both our faults. You traitor, I never forgive you. Okay, this dude is like bipolar as heck. I hate you. You're an idiot. What the heck? What? With solidifying at his mouth, he was emphasized his words, but we forgot all about borrowing the English dictionary, and he stormed out of the classroom. Are you a little kid or something? It wasn't just us, but everyone in the classroom was shocked. I thought this might happen, which is why I didn't tell him. If he'd known, he wouldn't have been going off at full throttle like that from the beginning. I think that was the correct decision. I want to say thank you. Even so, he did seem really upset about it. He's recently got a girlfriend, and he's really into her. When we were kids, he'd always say, "Ioi, Angie, wait," as he followed us everywhere we went. It's fine. He'll soon go back to how he was. He always is. That guy really likes you, Ioi. Don't say it like that. It sounds weird. Really? I think it's cute. No. While we carried on talking, the bell to mark the end of lunchtime sounded. I thought we were in the classroom. I guess we are, but the lunch just ended. Everyone put away their lunch boxes and got ready for the next lesson. Angel went back to her seat. She stopped halfway, then walked back. What's up? Angel seemed concerned about those around us and lowered her voice. I was wondering how you know about Tori. Well, the truth is, my mom asked me to be the dorm mother of a student dormitory. I lowered my voice so that those around us couldn't hear. The caretaker of a dormitory? Tori's boarding there. Oh, really? My mom asked me to take good care of Tori. Even if she hadn't, I'd be worried about her anyway. As she listened to my explanation, Angie thought it over. Her expression darkened somehow. If it carries on like this, she'll stop coming altogether. Everyone's worried about her. It looked like she's not really enjoying school. It looked as if she was saying, I can't believe she doesn't enjoy school. You seem to enjoy it. Me? Of course I do. It's a fun school, that's why. I guess. It was still my first day as a new student, but I was enjoying it quite a lot. Really? Is that so? Whether or not you're convinced by my story, Angie mumbled something or another as she returned to her seat. And that's where we're gonna end it right here. I'm gonna start next time after school. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've been enjoying this, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.